There you go. A gift. Oh, damn it. Fine. Stop, yeah. Didn't realize that was going to happen. I'm going to keep the breach axis, actually. Do not need a regular pump shotgun when we've got chain shotguns all over the place. Visage masks can go. What are we up to? Not actually sure. Okay. Offer gifts. There we go. Have a solid 19 points. And reduced our wealth in the doing. This is a win. Oh yeah. Paladol, I know that gifting was in the lower corner. It's just I wasn't sure I needed to, or rather I didn't remember that I needed to press it first in order to go into the gift interface rather than just selecting things of a certain value and then trying to gift them. Right, at this stage, other than the fact that Leafy Pew is still wandering, we are mostly okay. And the boar's gonna have... Why is it a dent? Oh no. We don't butcher boars. That's not a thing that we allow. At least I very much hope that we don't. Yeah. Hopefully someone can cart that out of here. Right, yes, kiwis can fly. When you get a chance, let's get you into your colors, which are green. I make that mistake all the time myself, and then I wonder why it works that way, because I need to click everything again. Yeah, pretty much. Oh well. Worst things happen at sea. But there we are. Everyone is now in their favorite colors. Hooray. Except Leafy Pew, who I need to send to... Oh, I can't do anything. Right, smoke pot packs are researched. Next move for us then is... we could do prosthetics, but I think microelectronics instead. Then we need to do orbital tech. That will give us... So actually, no, I don't know if we... Well, no, we're going to need the vac suit, possibly. Maybe not. Standard grav tech is what... Oh, no, basic grav tech is what we need. This would give us the ability to build the chem fuel, the thruster, the pilot... Okay, so that's what we need. We just... And it's actually really... God, it's cheap. Why is it so cheap? That's a bit of a weird one. All right. I'm going to need to inspect a grav engine in order to do that. Okay, one of the last things we're going to do today then is try to inspect a grav engine. Right, so we've detected a signal from a mechonoid ship in orbit. The ship has malfunctioned and is slowly losing altitude. By falsely responding to the signal, you can make the ship crash land nearby, letting you salvage valuable grav tech. Accept. The mechonoid ship has crash landed nearby. It contains a working grav engine. The engine pushes against gravity and generates a lift field around itself, allowing it to levitate massive ships or platforms. While it does not work with when far from a planet, it can be used to move across the planet and to reach orbit. Inspect the engine to make use of it. Okay. Where did it fall? Am I misunderstanding how that works? Did it land here? No. Is it a world tile? Help! I've lost my car. My home. No. No? No. I don't know where it is. Let's have a quick sweep. Oh, here we are. There we go. Took me a bit to find it, but oh wow, there's actually loads of bits around the place. Good lord. No engine though. It might be inside one of these. That's my guess. I can't imagine they hold the engine inside already. Possible, I suppose, but... yeah, all I've got is a shuttle engine presently. Oh. Didn't realize there was a heat wave. I missed that. Okay, let's get a couple of these around. Because there is no way that I'm going to fork over the cost of a cooler right now. Right, super need you to get this done quickly before everyone dies. There we go. That should pull the temperature down in that room very quickly. Yeah, I'd completely missed the fact that there was a heat wave. And... oh. Those aren't bodies, those are mannequins. Those are questing. Okay, resistance has been broken. We shall now attempt to recruit. Okay, not too bad. The grav engines just land further afield. I don't think the big space chunk will be the engine, but we can always check. A 3x3 glowing building. I am not seeing a 3x3 glowing building. I mean, the first thing I did when we got the DLC is I streamed a run with the grav engine start. I know what the grav engine looks like. Maybe it landed in the top ruin. Yeah, that's a possibility. Or it landed someone in here and there is a an internal pocket. The monolith quite often will flash like that, yeah. Yeah, I've used the search. Try grav. Nope. Let's see what you get. Nothing there. But we do have a new colonist. Bar. Ramu. I would like you to go and change your style. But let's have a look at Bar then. So, Bar is very good with animals, is artistic and intellectual. Let us see what we can do for you. Now, as Bar is not particularly capable when it comes to medicine, we're not going to ask them to do any of that. They are good with handling. They're good with hunting. Hunting and plant cutting, not really. But they are very good at research. Very good at research, actually. So I think their job is going to be primary researcher. Maybe primary pet too. Right, let's get your colors back. Right, with that done, let's get you set up there and we should be good. Yeah, I am not noticing. The fallen engine. Without being able to inspect it, I cannot progress. At least not in regards to the Odyssey tech. Okay, I think we're gonna try and have a peek in here. Maybe it's in there. It feels weird that it would have, but alright, and already snagged yourself a boom. Good, good, good. No, we don't need this now. Nor do we need that, or indeed this. Or that. Let's get rid of these. Surplus to demand. God damn it. Darkest don't know why. Well, at least no one was around you this time. Small mercy. Right. Bar. You're going to be better in combat just because of your strong melee. Sorry, in melee combat just because of your strong melee. So I'm going to override that one. I'm going to give you the plasteel knife. Yes, Kiwis can fly. You can have the spear. And then we will get the... Honestly, I just like the uranium axe, so you can go grab that too. Alright. Major break risk. Understandable. Let's have a look at your needs. Slept in heat, body model frustrated, soaking wet, ate without a table, minor pain, and was insulted. Very sad. Fugitive encampment. I don't want to fight 10 pigskin. I don't really think so. I mean, maybe a bunch of goodwill. That'd be actually quite nice in terms of the goodwill side of things. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna grab everyone. And we're gonna head up. How are we gonna get in here? I would imagine that if the grav engine just failed to land here, or did, but it landed somewhere I couldn't see, it'll be in here somewhere. That's all I can imagine about that. Alright, I want you to whale on this for me. Same with you. And right, go back. Yes. Mechonoids. A Persona Zeus hammer. Well, now don't I wish I'd had that before, eh? All right, draw to the side. Quickly, because it's going to get very ugly if you don't. You can hang... well, actually, yeah, you need to be over there. All right, get down here and engage. Get down here and engage. All right, to the side. Both of you. You as well. Get out. Force them to come to me. Uh-oh. Everyone fire on them. All the shots, all the time. Daka, daka, daka. Do I want to force them out? Yeah, I do. Get out of there. If I were you, run. That is not how Pathfinder works. Right, go. All of you up. All to the side quickly before they shoot you to death. And come out. Go. Go. Back. Down. How are we doing? Nothing too bad there. Nothing too bad there. Like middle finger destroyed. Shame, but certainly not the worst wound you could have. Coming out or chilling? There we go. Go, go, go. What the heck? I swear things are feeling a little bit out of place here. All right. Now, what I don't want to do is potentially trigger these cryptosleep caskets. Meta crate. Bunch of cryptosleep caskets. Let's have a look at you. Traits neural cooling. This weapon's persona has the ability to help dissipate the wielder's neural heat. The wielder's neural heat dissipation is improved by 0.15 per second. Shame we don't have that for someone who has a... Yeah, I think you just get artistic side of things. Nevertheless, probably the best on you. All right. The real hope is that oh, if we open this, you know what? No, don't do that for now. Don't do that. Just... carry. Let's head back, because I don't know if that's going to trigger all of these opening. I'd rather not find that out in a silly way like that. Yep, I do not know where that engine went. I guess I can just sink an exploratory mine in here. I've not done the quest to get the grav ship before, so it is entirely possible that this is a bug and I just don't recognize it as one, or that this is completely normal and I just need to wait for something to happen, for the grav ship to fall down or what have you. But yeah, I'm a little bit confused by that. By little, I mean quite a lot. Paladol says, nah, I've done it before. It should be there. Okay. Maybe we've got a bug. That will be really unfortunate. But, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be the most unlikely. Brand new DLC, there's a decent chance that there would be a bug like that. Do all of the paths always fall close together, chat? What? What? My lord. And it should have been an interactive building. Okay, noted. Well, I kind of need to take care of Darkest Dodo, who is one. Okay, they did collapse. Good. I mean, not good, but you know what I mean. Leaf Pew, you're relaxing socially. No, you're not. You're really not. Go and treat. Delandra, go rest until healed. Crete, rest until healed. Darkest Dodo. Oh, well, you're already there. I'll wait for you. Escubes can fly. Rest until healed. I'm making them move around so that they will act. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Maybe. What I want to do is make sure that they are taking their downtime seriously. Yeah, Philandra should go ahead and rest until healed. There you go. Right. This should allow them all to recover properly. It's not impossible there's a mod incompatibility. That is true, actually, since I am playing modded. Oh man, that would suck. That would really suck. Because I've specifically got mods that are just vanilla plus. So quality of life mods, no mechanics changes, but it is not outside the realm of possibility that is in fact the way that works. We'll dig around, see if we can't find the engine, but if not, they'll... Oh well. Tried our best, and maybe this run is doomed. Because obviously we kind of do want to get to the new content. We got obviously the grav plates. Yeah, the engine just didn't spawn. It is remotely possible I will find a hidden place inside here where it spawned, but yeah, the grav engine did not spawn for us. The other components around it did, the grav engine not. Yeah, it might be that it crashed inside this mountain somewhere in there, but we will find out. It could be like a cavity here, or something along those lines, and maybe that would be where that part of the ship crashed. I'll see if I can route around and see if it's there, but if it's not, then yeah, sure, we could probably go ahead and dev mode one in. Plague is okay. What about you? We're generally doing okay with the plague. When you wake up, I would love it if you clean the hospital for me. I'll have to wait for... God damn. That's on the inside. You're not allowed to do it on the inside. Alright. Everyone get together. Right. Got quite a few meanies over there. Ah, Philandra. Not a good time to have one of our main doctors have a bit of a wobbly. Alright. I will allow you to be the one to draw them in. That was a solid blow. Twice through a mountain. Okay, well, if they're not going to come to me, I guess I can go to them. Man, where did all of your combat skills go? There we go. What I would like is for them to approach here. And for my gunners to be a little bit behind. Move down. There we go. Move down as well. Go. Maybe SQs can fly, you pull back, and I have... Oh, I realized that a little bit too late. How are you doing, SQs can fly? Okay, generally okay. Well, in the meanwhile, then, you head up here, wipe these out. And everyone else, head back. Could you rescue SQs can fly, please? There we go. All right, medical treatment needed. Okay, doing well. I'll be fine. Who was it who had the plague? Crete, you're already back in bed. Landra is wandering around. That's a problem. Do we have enough? We'll see. It is possible that we manage this without having to pull them in, but I'm not entirely certain that that will be the case. If it gets down to 10% away, then I will bring them in myself. But it looks like their natural immunity is managing right now. For the time being, at the very least. Oh, Chris said, yeah, I've seen a couple of Reddit posts saying the engine didn't spawn. No conclusions as to why, but it looks like it can happen. That's a bit of a shame. Did you have a mech cluster at the same time as the engine spawning by any chance? If so, I've seen a few reports of the engine not spawning, but weirdly, only with Randy. Yeah, I mean, unless the mechs in there counted, which I would hope not, but might. Alright, they're down to 10% now. Where are you? I'm afraid we're not going to allow you to stay out anymore. I need to find someone who can arrest you. Nope. Nope. Leaf Pew with your expert talkering. Yes, please. Right, okay. Could someone please tend them? Once they've been tended. There we go. They should be fine. Oh, wow. I didn't even need to. I could have just like... Oh, that was silly of me. Very silly of me. As now they're going to have a mood debuff. Yeah. Aavak in the case of the missing grav engine. Hey, Yoshi Lab. How was your sleep, Cariad? Alright, well, we're making a bunch more kibble at least. Again, should we ever have a need to have to feed our animals off kibble, that should not be a problem. But I suspect I'm going to have to just spawn in the grav ship engine. Bit irritating, but not the worst thing in the world. I'll pop it over here where everything else was. I'll just let Tequila Ginger dig through here just in case. You think it might have spawned down here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, maybe you're right. But let's go ahead and spawn that in. I'm going to have to enter dev mode. And then I'm going to have all of these things at the top. Debug actions menu. All right. Sound pause, general quest. Spawning. Trigger effector, spawn thing, spawn worldborn, mech cluster. I mean, that would be on par, but no. What are we actually trying to spawn? I guess spawn thing. That's actually a good point. I should save before I do this. So spawn thing. Grav. I type this in as... No? Okay. Yes, I can't. PC, there we are. Grav. Grav engine. There we go. Hopefully that's good enough. And could also regenerate the quest. I won't do that because then I would end up with a bunch of grab plates, and I've not tracked how many I had. So let's turn off developer mode. Investigate grav engine. Should be Darkest Dodo, so I guess we'll wait on that. Oh, I don't think you can move that one. Am I meant to spawn in minified or something? It has reinstall right there, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. How about I bring it over here? Or I could set it up down. I think over here is probably safer. Pop it over there. Once create wakes up, hopefully we can get that done. And then we will get basic grav tech. Hopefully. Off you go. Right. Darkest Dodo, are you okay? You might be down for the count for a while. So instead, I'm going to give this to... I guess, Bar? Actually, no. Kakutsuchi. Inspect the grav engine. There we go. Among the remnants of the crashed mechonoid platform, a still intact grav engine hums with energy. You can build grav ship substructure around the engine to create a new grav ship. The engine pushes against gravity, levitating the ship and allowing long-distance travel. Launch a grav ship by researching basic grav tech, then building fuel tanks, thrusters, and a pilot console. Launching a grav ship will abandon your current map unless you build a grav anchor first. Research unlocked. Basic grav tech and flooring unlocked. Grav ship substructure. Okay. Done, done, and done. You've detected an energy signature of grav core. The signal originates from an ancient underground stockpile. Well, I mean, we'll get to that, I'm sure. Right. Well, the research we're going to want to do now is basic grav tech. Get that on the go. Standard grav tech would give us all kinds of awesome stuff, but would take us much longer. Does the offer for this event come up multiple times? I've seen a few times where it drops on day 6. Yeah, this only came up once for me, but it came up quite early on. It's just we took a long time to get to it because I didn't even have electricity at the start because this was a tribal start and there was no point in me getting the grav ship until I had a bit more of a footing. But as for whether it comes up multiple times, I'm not sure. It's only come up once for me, but I only just properly accepted it, so I don't know. The quest appears on day 6, but you don't have to accept it immediately, said QoL. The quest does not expire. Right, yes, cubes can fly. Let's have a look at you again. Currently, it's going to take a good long while, I think. Darkest Dodo is up and walking. Alright. But, chat, I think that's where we wrap things up. We have made progress. We have got our compound enclosed to some degree. We have fully explored the garrison. We have even partially explored the weapon stockpile. We found some amazing things, including a legendary chain shotgun. What was legendary about it, I'm not entirely sure, but we found it. We have drastically increased the population of our colony, including up to Bar, the most recent colonist. So I guess the last thing we should do before I step away is find out what their name is. Who are you, Bar? Hello, Akramian. You are Infern Dragon. Very well. Let's find your name in the actual list. Literally one of only 2 I-starting names. Well done, indeed. And I do believe your primary job is researcher, so let's change that up. There we go. It is a huge wheel, indeed. The Great Wheel has spoken and Bar has a new name. In terms of our immediate future, we're doing somewhat comfortably. I need to reset up a bunch of production bills for clothing. We are almost certainly going to be leaving the vast majority of wealth on this map when we go, because a lot of it is tied up in buildings. We will be taking the best stuff and the best people with us when we do. To what destination? Yet to find out. But I am looking forward to exploring the nomadic lifestyle with this tribe as they continue to advance. We'll probably try and smelt a bunch of gubbins as well. Make sure that we've got a healthy stockpile of things like steel and other such resources to go along with. I'm not sure if I'm going to try and turn the ship into like a mothership, or whether we just make the ship a transport vessel that we move from one location to the next with. I kind of like the idea of that, if only because in my first foray into the DLC, we had a grav ship, and I was gradually making it more of a kind of a home base, if you like. Just taking everything, including the kitchen sink, with me wherever I went. I'm not sure if I want to do that, or if I want to try and move around until I get to another place where I can basically inhabit and just like take over the location for a while, set up some proper, establish a proper foothold. I don't know what will happen with this, the fallen monolith. When we leave the tile, I don't know what occurs. I know, like, you abandon the settlement, but does that mean you can never come back? And if so, does that mean that we would never be able to complete the fallen monolith stuff? Because if so, then it stands to reason that I would want to set up a grav anchor before I leave. I wonder what would happen if I put a grav anchor in here. I guess we'll find out. But that's going to be it for me. So, thank you again for joining me. It has been a pleasure, as always it is. Long stream, 11 hours. Good Lord, why did you tell me, Demi? I'm going to feel so dumb now when I try to get out of this seat and I'm stiff and achy and my gut feels like it's not in the right place. If you hadn't told me this, then I could blame it on the world. But now I know exactly who to blame. Me. Damn it. Yeah, that's going to be it. Reiterate, with the monolith, if you leave the map with no grav anchor, you get a new quest for a strange signal that spawns a new monolith. Aha! Okay. That's very good then. Knowing that I'm not going to miss out on a monolith, the monolith quest chain, that's cool. But that's it. We're gonna wrap things up here, and if you've still got a bit of Twitch watching left in you, then hang tight and I'll see someone to raid. But if that's it for you, or if indeed you're watching this after the fact, well, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you the next time I go live. But until then, take care, everyone.